In this video, I'm going to show you how to make marble cake. For making marble cake, we need to have vanilla cake batter and chocolate cake batter. So these two batters will be poured into a cake pan alternatively, which will give a marble-like effect. So let's see how. So for making this cake, first I'll be making the vanilla cake batter, and I'll take some of the batter from it and mix the cocoa powder into it. So we'll get the chocolate cake batter as well. Before we start making the cake batter, let's preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Here I have put all the dry ingredients together into a flour sifter. So this one has the flour, baking powder, baking soda and salt. So I'm going to sift it into another bowl. So by sifting, everything will be evenly mixed. And I really love this gadget. So here is the well combined dry ingredients. So next let's make the wet ingredients. We'll be taking salted butter. First we need to melt this butter. So I'm going to place this in the microwave and slightly melt it. Here is the melted butter. So I'm going to add the melted butter into a mixing bowl. And then add 1 cup granulated white sugar to the butter. I'm going to mix the butter and the sugar in a stand mixer. If you don't have a stand mixer, you could definitely use an electric hand mixer and combine them together. After the sugar and the butter has mixed well, it will be slightly grainy, so don't worry about it. So we are going to add 1 egg to this and mix it. And to this add 1/4 cup of yogurt. So after you have combined the yogurt, add the milk. 3/4 cup of milk. So after everything has mixed well, using a rubber spatula you could scrape the sides of the bowl. To this add around 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And now we are gonna add the dry ingredients. Combine the wet ingredients and the dry ingredients together till you get a smooth batter. So the vanilla cake batter is ready. So next we are going to make the chocolate cake batter. For making the chocolate cake batter, pour about 3/4 cup of vanilla cake batter into another bowl. So this will be good. And to this we're going to add 1/4 cup of cocoa powder and 1 tablespoon milk. Combine these well until you get a thick chocolate batter without any lumps. This looks perfect. We have the chocolate cake batter here and the vanilla cake batter over there. So next we are gonna pour these two batters alternatively into a cake pan, which will eventually give a marble effect. So let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to make the cake in a spring foam pan. So in this pan you can separate the base and the top part. Or you can use any regular 9-inch cake pan. Line the pan with a parchment paper and generously grease with unsalted butter the bottom and the sides of the pan. So that way the cake wouldn't stick to the pan and it would come out without any mess. So the pan is ready here. So next I'm gonna pour a little bit of the vanilla batter as the first layer. Half of the batter goes in. And evenly spread on the pan. Next goes half of the chocolate batter right on top of the vanilla batter. So gently spread it over the vanilla batter. Do not mix them together. Since the chocolate batter is very thick, you wouldn't be able to spread it all over the vanilla batter. So it's okay, you just have to spread it on the middle. So next we are gonna add the rest of the vanilla batter. That's good. And then the rest of the chocolate batter. I have poured all the batter into the pan. So next we can make some pattern on the top using a fork. You can gently make some pattern. This looks perfect. Now this is going into the oven. I have already preheated the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's bake the cake. So I have placed the cake into the preheated oven. So let's bake the cake for about 35 to 40 minutes or until a fork inserted into the center of the cake comes out clean. So let's wait. After 35 minutes of baking, I have taken the pan out of the oven. So now I'm going to insert a fork into the center of the cake. If it comes out clean, then the cake has baked well. I'm going to remove the cake from the pan. And then I'm gonna let this cool down completely for about 15 minutes. After the cake has cooled down, you can cut into wedges. So I'm gonna cut one slice. Here is a beautiful slice of marble cake, and you get to enjoy both vanilla cake and chocolate cake. I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. So making marble cake is super fun and super easy. So do try this cake and let me know your feedback. Until then, happy cooking.